Hey everybody, this is Christopher Kelly, managing producer of entertainment, here with our bagel dude, Pete Genovese.
Hey, no, I've not gone around the bend. I'm getting there.
Pete, back for another week of talk about New Jersey food. We got a couple of bagels here. We got a couple of egg bagels here. Are some props this week. What are we doing with these things?
Yeah, Munchmobile this Saturday. We're doing bagels. Search for Jersey's best bagels. So please get your suggestions in. And we are going to. Now I don't eat bagels like every day, but I just happen to be. My favorite bagel place just happens to be on the way to work down the shore.
And this is called
JT's Bagels in Forked River.
Shout out.
Yes, yes. So they know I love them. But I'm kind of a basic bagel guy. Cinnamon raisin, toasted cinnamon raisin with cream cheese, or just the plain. Stop. Yeah, I know the kale. We're gonna go into kale rutabaga bagel. Yeah. So cinnamon raisin toasted with cream cheese and a good egg bagel. It's hard to find good egg bagels.
I'll give you the egg bagel. Cinnamon raisin. That's my grandmother's bagel.
It's only the second or third most popular.
So these bagel. Is this your lunch? What is
this?
This is breakfast. Two bagels for breakfast?
No, I'm only going to have one. I only thought second as kind of a prop.
So give me
obviously, it was a delusional thought that you would actually eat this.
Yeah. No, we'll
it's actually...
Okay, so we're going to walk through this, okay?
We almost could walk through that.
So this...
What?
Okay,
what?
So this is not...
Big, chewy, puffy. That's the way I like my bagels.
This is... So explain what... This is different from your sort of New York style bagel, correct?
No, bagels. I mean, it's just bigger.
It's
not a bialy. It's a bagel.
I like a chewier bagel with a harder crust.
Okay, yeah, there's different ways to do it. I mean, I'm not just saying I like just the soft bagel, but I like the egg bagel this way.
This is too soft for me.
Oh.
But no, I'll give it a try. Let me see. Hold on.
Great moments in food.
Not bad. Not bad.
Whatever.
It's not bad. I like a little more. I like a.
That's fine. Yeah, I like them. I like bagels all different ways. You know, like I said, the cinnamon raisin's almost always crunchier. It's not. They just happen to make the egg bagel this way. This place doesn't make all the bagels like this.
But I'll say this is nice. This has got a nice flavor to it. It's not bad. All right, I approve.
Wow, he approves.
You know.
But anyway, so the bagels come in all, obviously all shapes, sizes, flavors. I'm not like the maple syrup French toast bagel. Like, just give me a classic bagel.
What about those ones?
Flavors are great though. I mean,
I'm talking with my mouth full here. Yeah. Those ones with the neon pink, the strawberry, that's over the top. No good.
Kids. Those are kids and high school students.
Wow.
But it's hard to find. One thing you can't find, I mean, I've seen a few places, bialy. I mean, the great New York bialy, which of course is just...
Explain what that is, because a lot of people don't really understand the difference. What's a bagel, what's a bialy, what's
well, with the onions, and it's just baked. You know, bagel is boiled and baked. So bialy is just baked, and it doesn't have a hole. It's just got there's like the hole doesn't go through. It's just like a depression there, and they put the onions and usually poppy seeds. That's bialy. It's hard to find them even in New York anymore, but in Jersey, here and there. But again, here we're talking about New York, and it's hard to escape this. And I was just reading something in Time Out magazine. They just did a big spread on bagels. And these are the exact words. Outside of New York, you can't find a good bagel. I mean, like, stop it already. Stop it. Like, cross the river every once in a while. There actually is civilization when you cross the GW. You know, not just Jersey, but other parts of the country. They know how to make bagels. You know, you can find good bagels in Jersey, and we're going to find them this Saturday, I'm sure.
You can't find good bagels in Texas. Regular watchers know that I lived in Texas for many years. There's just not good bagels.
Yeah. It's like finding bagels in Florida. I'm in Florida a couple times a year, and you can't. If I'm a bagel fix when I'm in Florida, I go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Is it the water? Is it the water? Or is that some silly myth? That's just some silly myth.
That's a bad excuse that people don't know how to use for not making good bagels. Water is water. You know, I've talked to enough people who've worked with difficult water, and they've made great pizzas or bagels or breads or whatever. So water is no excuse. Don't give me the water excuse.
So Pete, your favorite is an egg bagel and a cinnamon raisin
with cream cheese.
Guess what mine is? There's a little curveball for you. This is going to be a surprise for the watchers.
Boy, well, the ice cream was, what was the ice cream? Raspberry, tofu.
I believe it was rum raisin. It wasn't that. So it wasn't that fancy.
It's going to be some kind of flaky off the wall.
No, this is mainstream, but a little bit of a curveball.
I give up already.
It is a salt bagel.
That's okay.
A nice salt bagel
There's hope. There is hope for you yet.
You're thirsty for the rest of the day. Your blood pressure's through the roof.
And those are hard to find. Those are hard to find.
Good salt ones are
like
hard
an
to find.
egg bagel. You go to a bagel shop, they don't do egg bagels. They don't do the salt bagel. There's a lot like those basic. There's a place in it's a famous bagel place in South Orange, which we might go to, Sonny's, which has been around forever, and they do. I mean, that's sort of what they were founded on, was just good basic salt bagel or plain bagel. Like, who does plain bagels anymore? Even plain these sort of basic. You've got to get the neon. You've got to get the fancy design with the schmear, the fancy schmear. Like, just give me a damn straight bagel.
Are there different styles of bagel in Jersey, or I mean, would you say that one corner of the state specializes in a kind of bagel, or it's all mixed?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's all mixed. It's really up to the baker. Like I said, big, small, crunchy, chewy. The different flavors. Yeah.
So get your bagel shop suggestions in for Pete. He's going to be on the Munchmobile with his crew on Saturday visiting bagel shops. Pete, let's move on to something I really don't like.
The list is like this.
The list is long.
The list is like it's epic.
High on the list. Soft serve ice cream. I don't like it
because what?
It's
just don't say.
You
like ice cream.
It's like your face just goes through the cone. You're like,
it's just got a little more air.
There's too much air. You're
supposed to lick it.
I know, and then it's just it melts.
Use your tongue.
And the flick. We're talking about soft serve ice cream for a reason.
It's National Soft Ice Cream Day.
Okay, now,
today,
which means some crazy.
Kind of a little late in the season. You're thinking you have it in like July or June, even like end of August. Whatever.
So I'm going to give the viewers a little backstory on this, and this is pure speculation, but most of my speculation is accurate. A bunch of people who make soft serve ice cream realized that nobody likes their product, and they got together and declared, we're going to have to make one of these special soft serve ice cream days to fool people into thinking this is somehow a good thing.
In Jersey, soft serve is big. I mean, and the big name is Coors. It's Coors and Coors Brothers. Coors is like Point Pleasant, Seaside, and Coors Brothers, all part of the same family. Started on Long Island, actually, back in the early 1900s. So it's Coors and Coors Brothers. Have you tried either one of those?
I have not.
There you go.
Okay, so clearly my ill-informed opinion.
Try one. You'll change your mind about soft. It is so creamy, rich, soft. It's just, just give me the chocolate, give me the vanilla, and they do the creamsicle. They do all the fancy. You can do all kinds of flavors you want. Go to a boardwalk. Get out of town here. Get off the interstate. Stop going to all the shishi places. Go to the Jersey boardwalk and have a soft serve ice cream.
Here's my problem.
One of. Never mind. Go ahead.
With soft serve.
Okay.
We'll keep the other ones between me and my doctors. With soft serve ice cream.
What?
Regular traditional ice cream. There's so many interesting flavors. There's so many combinations.
Soft serve too. You can swirl.
You can't make rum raisin with my soft swirl.
You can. I'm guessing you might be able to get a rum raisin. The soft serve comes in a lot of different flavors, and you can swirl. The great thing about it, when you really get to it hard ice cream, you can swirl. So you can do the vanilla chocolate, the raspberry. You can sort of swirl in different flavors, which makes it kind of cool. So you can sort of lick your way, different flavors. And I just on a hot day, soft serve. If I had to choose between the two ice creams, just as a pure thirst quencher, the soft serve does it more than the hard ice cream.
You see, I find
that soft serve just goes down so smooth.
Uber creaminess leaves you thirstier than traditional ice cream. So I don't find that refreshing.
So drink water. So find a water fountain.
Well, if you're going to be reductive about this, sure, I could go drink some water. But I want ice cream.
Go to Coors.
Waffle cone,
Core Brothers.
Waffle cone or sugar cone. I think I had them wrong. Waffle's the long one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sugar cone guy. I'm definitely a sugar cone guy.
Why?
Well, waffle's a square, and the sugar is the point.
Sugar is the point. Yeah. Okay.
Right. It's waffles just bland. There's no flavor in it. There's no taste. I want to have I want that. I want to. In the sugar, it was because of the sugar. It's got that hard, crunchy. It's got a distinctive flavor. Waffle cone is just like eating cardboard to me. But again, that's the way most people like it. I've always been a sugar cone guy. Always. Hard or soft.
Sprinkles?
No.
Chocolate dip?
I'll put fudge sauce.
No, when they do, what do they call that? When they dip it in and then the chocolate gets hard. What is that called?
It's called, I don't know, dipping. It's chocolate dipping.
It's like chewing tobacco.
I'm pretty basic when it comes to ice cream. Just give me chocolate, just the straight flavor. I don't need. I'll put coconut flakes. I like. I'm a coconut flake guy. Whether I'm doing a sundae, chocolate, a little fudge sauce. Yeah. But they keep the cherries off.
If I can't get to your place, right? If I can't get to,
it's only a half hour away from here.
Okay. Well, let's just say my car is in the shop or something.
Right.
and I need to go to the local fill in the blank. Where's the best option for a chain, or but commonly is it Carvel? Is it some other place?
Yeah, I would go. I mean, Carvel's, they're sort of like the ice cream of my youth. I mean, I'm not a big fan of chains, period. So I mean, you can always go to Rita's. You can always go to one of those spin-offs, but. You could just go probably right to the mall, which you can walk to from here. Yeah. And there's ice cream places. I'm sure they.
But
have,
you're saying
like
go
like a Baskin Robbins. They'll have a soft.
You're saying get these to the shore. Get these to the mom and pop ice cream shops that are
our best ice cream. When we did ice cream on the Munchmobile a couple weeks ago. It seems like a couple years ago. The best ice cream was Cookman Creamery in Asbury Park, and they beat out all these big names like Springers and Duffers, and they do some really kick butt. Soft serve also. Hard ice cream, vegan ice cream, which I know we talked about, your favorite. And they do a really good soft serve. So Asbury Park, you don't even have to go to Point, If on your way to Coors and Point Pleasant, you can hit Cookman Creamery in Asbury Park. Right. So you'll find, that's my point, a lot of the places that only stocked hard ice cream are doing soft serve because they know that there's an appetite for it, and not just on National Soft Ice Cream Day.
Huh. You reminded me of something while you were talking. A joke I heard this week. Maybe we'll throw in a new segment, joke of the week. What's
your joke?
This is my joke. Well, you see these things on the internet.
So you're not
on Facebook. No, I didn't write this joke. I just saw it on Facebook. Credit to whoever's meme had it. What's the best recipe for tofu?
What?
Step 1, throw it in the trash. Step 2, grill some meat. That's my joke. That didn't go over well with anybody. I thought that was funny. I laughed at that. This is a little vegetarian joke.
I think if it's just a step 1, you need step 2. You could have cut the joke off at halfway. Throw it in the garbage.
I didn't write it. Pete, we got one other item on our agenda this week, and I always say that corporate America has not figured out enough ways to hook teenagers on alcohol, and it sounds like corporate America has finally addressed that issue.
Well, this is not going to be available. First
we're
talking about alcoholic soda, which I believe, it might be in small batches, sort of craft brewers have done this, but this is the first time a major corporation has done alcoholic soda. Miller's Coors, one company, they own Miller's and Coors together, so they're coming out with alcoholic soda in January. You would think they'd do it in the summertime, but there must be a reason they're rolling it out in January. So it's Henry's Hard Soda, which is... Must have taken like $100,000 just to come up with that name, hard soda. Henry's Hard Soda.
Jesus, what?
There's probably no Henry. I'm sure there's no Henry. So it's going to be 2 flavors to start off with, orange and ginger ale. 4.2%, so it's got a little, it's more alcohol than Miller's. Actually, coincidentally, more alcohol than straight Miller's or Coors. That's funny. The soda is stronger than the beer.
Now, do we have a sense of what this sort of stuff tastes like? Is this
I haven't. As soon as I get my hands on it, I'm all over it.
Now, and I've seen some of these, like Jack and Coke in a can kind of things. That's not what this is.
No, this is a soda. It's going to
sort of like a malt liquor beverage.
No, I don't think it's going to be malty. It's going to have, I'm not sure how they get the alcohol, but it's going to taste like a soda. It will taste like a soda. It will taste more like a mixed drink than a beer, for sure. There's really nothing beer hoppy about it. It's going to be an alcoholic soda. How they're going to pull it off, I haven't read too much, so it's sort of a closely guarded secret right now in terms of what goes into it. But it's orange and ginger ale. Well, I'll try it once. But 4.2%, a couple of those on a hot day, get a little buzz on instead of doing. I know you're a Seagram's Coolers guy.
Bartles and James.
Bartles and James.
Come on, Pete.
They still make it. Or like Mogan MG 2020. Most likely.
Sometimes I'll drink the Mike's
Boone's
hard
Apple
lemonade, but only if it's the strawberry lemonade version. The moralist in me is a little concerned about this, and
like I said, I'm sure you're only going to be able to find in liquor stores, and kids aren't going to be able to buy it.
Oh, I'm sure children are never going to get near this.
You don't have to worry about kids. Never. I'm sure they'll sneak. But January alcoholic soda coming to a liquor store near you.
Come on! Don't you feel like this is just part of the whole dumbing down of everything? Like, you can't even develop a sophisticated enough palate to drink a glass of scotch. You need you need Fanta soda that tastes like that has alcohol. I mean, this makes me sad.
I have no idea what it tastes like. I'm going to give it a chance. Unlike you, I have an open mind, so I'm going to give it a chance. As soon as there's a liquor store right down at Joe Canals, which is we can walk to from here. As soon as I stock that, I'm going to go over there. I'll come back with a couple cases, and we'll do like a taste test.
Here, I'll one up you.
On a Friday afternoon.
We'll come back here on a Thursday, a Friday in January, and we'll get some soft serve ice cream and some alcoholic Fanta, and we'll just live it up.
This is not Fanta. Stop with the Fanta.
Well, I don't
Fanta
know.
fantasies.
You're saying it's orange soda. I think of Fanta.
And ginger ale. It could be nice Seagrams, but I think it's gonna have a lot more complexity. It almost has to because it's alcoholic. It's not gonna taste like a straight orange juice.
Right.
It's not gonna taste like a straight ginger ale.
Right.
So okay, let's do it January. Let's do it.
You think that's gonna taste better than a straight up? Guess what my favorite soda is? This is hard. This is actually hard. This is hard. Cameraman, take a guess. Fresca. No, come on. What am I? 90? No.
Your favorite soda? It's Diet something.
It's Diet something.
Of course it is.
Coke Zero.
Nope. Last guess.
Diet is it's not soda to begin with.
Diet Dr. Pepper. Delicious. A real treat.
First of all,
a real
Diet
treat.
Soda should be banned. It should just be banned. There's no taste. There's no flavor. There's no sugar. There's no nothing.
Oh, this is crazy.
And the difference in calories is so infinitesimal. This knocks me out every time I go to a like somebody at Rutt's Hut, or they're doing like a big hot dog or do a big burger, and then they order the Diet soda. Like, are you kidding me? Like, who are you fooling? Who are you fooling?
I'm not sure what Pete's trying to suggest about my diet or my eating habits here, but what I will say,
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper is delicious.
Dr. Pepper
is a treat.
That's a drink of the South.
No, I find Dr. Pepper a little too sort of syrupy. You cut it out with the Diet. Delicious.
Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi guy straight. I cannot Coke. I cannot drink it. I'll die if I drink it.
People are very passionate about their colas. Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper. Pete, you're a pepper.
No, I'm not. And don't start singing the song.
Until next time, this has been Christopher Kelly.
Pete Genovese.
For NJ.com.
If you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper to be a pepper. Drink Dr. Pepper.